Ladies and gentlemen, permit me to do the honors of welcoming you to this brand new weekend. It's a brand new weekend. I mean, it's Friday, Saturday. I mean, Friday is the younger sister to Friday. What am I saying? Friday is the younger sister to Saturday, Abi? Or they are just twins. The only thing is they came out, apart from each other. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the weekend, and you are watching Talking Trends right here on Oxford TV. You know how we do every Friday? We give you all the gist, everything that has been happening in Nigeria. I mean, a whole lot has been happening. I don't even know where to start from. Is it the federal government approving $1 billion to buy lie detector test, or is it the train bombings by the terrorists? Or I mean, so many things are happening, but I'm going to find a place to start. I will be right back. So you're welcome back once again, and it's Talking Trends on Oxford TV, and you know how we do every Friday. I say I don't know where to start from this week's Friday, but I'm going to start somewhere. I'm going to just find somewhere to start from. So let me start with the Federal Executive Council resolving to acquire a lie detector machine and night vision glasses for staff of the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency (NDLEA) at a total of 1.07 billion naira. We had, I don't even want to go into all of that, but let me continue. But at this point in time in our country's economy, is that really what we have to put a lot of that money into? I mean, remember, I don't have any opinions, but if I had an opinion, I would say at this point in time, channel such funds into something meaningful, something very, we have so many things that are wrong at this. Take for instance insecurity in the country, which is on the rise, and we also had the Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, saying that the country is safer now. Are we really safe in this country at this point in time? But well, remember, I ain't got no opinion, so let me take some of the comments. Someone says, when ASU is on strike, we well for this country. So another one says, this government and misplaced priorities. Another one says, lie detector we go dey lie. Another one says, and the ASU cannot be paid. Do you understand? Because these people are demanding for their pay so that they can reopen schools, which has been on strike for over a month now, yeah? And then you're buying lie detector machine for 1 billion naira. And even talking about things to do with money in this country. For instance, we have the attack, the terrorist bombardment on the train leading from Abuja to Kaduna. And something happened some time back. I think about 3 weeks ago, someone told me that, oh, they're taking a train from Abuja to Kaduna. And I was like, oh, really? So that actually still works? And the person was like, yes, it works, and it works really fine. I mean, it's even better than, plane and all of that, because it's fast and it's safe. That was what the person said. It's fast and it's safe. And then suddenly now that we're hearing that a train was bombed, like by terrorists in this age and time, and the Nigerian government is not doing anything about it. We don't even have data of how many people that lost their lives, a data of how many people that are injured, a data of how many people that were missing, because they said some people were also kidnapped. And then the government is saying they need 1 billion naira. Is this the time we are supposed to be buying lie detector machines? I'm just saying, remember, I don't have any opinions. Do you understand? There's no accountability. Everybody just does whatever they want to do. And speaking of that still, the Minister of Transportation, Mr. Rotimi Amechi, on Tuesday said he predicted the Monday attack on the Kaduna-bound train coming, lamenting that he had requested digital security apparatus to forestall such incident. And according to him, and I quote, he said, "I am devastated and I honestly don't know what to tell Nigerians anymore. The process of procuring the integrated security surveillance and monitoring solution has been tedious. If the processes were shortened, we would have saved lives." And this is what he wrote on his Facebook. He went on to say the visibly angry Amechi, during a visit to Kaduna State, told reporters that the attack would have been foiled if the procurement of the 3 billion naira high-capacity rail track cameras and sensors was not blocked. He said the equipment would eliminate all blind spots on the train corridors across the country. You understand what he's saying, right? That 3 billion naira was supposed to be used to procure some security apparatus or whatever English they are speaking. But the point is the deed has been done. What is going to be done moving forward? That is the question at this point in time. Who are we holding accountable for this? And this man speaking is actually the Minister of Transportation, because remember one time ago when he was clamoring for money to build train tracks, because we also have a train track, the one that leads from Lagos to Ibadan, and we have the one from Kaduna to Abuja, and he was clamoring for this thing to be built. It's built now, and then we didn't think about the safety of it up until people died and people are missing and people are kidnapped, and we're coming back to the same table again to still talk about security apparatus. I mean, what can I even say? Let me just drink my wine and mind my business. At the end of the day, I'm just a bloody journalist. They're going to say, oh, she's just blabbing, you know. Okay, let me take some of the comments. Someone says, but they couldn't send a rescue team to save lives at the railway. I'm crying and I don't know why. This country is failing us. That's what everybody says all the time. Another person says, everything na money. The one where una collect, una never tell us what una use and do, always shifting blames to money. You see? Someone says, and they still give you people the money, you will still squander it and not provide the necessary equipment, and then start giving funny excuses. Same old, same old. So let's even talk about the Super Eagles, who failed to qualify for FIFA World Cup in Qatar. I mean, we're all looking forward to that too. You went to somebody's home, 0-0. They come your own home, still give you 1-1. Come on now. And they, hey, do you really know how this thing is? But you know, there's a silver lining to all of this thing, because at the end of the day, if they had gone to World Cup, our heart to be like this. Hey, when are they going to remove them? But that is not even what I'm going to talk about. Let me even talk about the governor retiring. Is he retired? He resigned. So let me read the story. He actually resigned on Thursday. He resigns as a Super Eagles. So Ekwefor is the Super Eagles coach. He has now resigned, and you know, they said some technical, so many things, but he has resigned. I mean, it's really shameful. If he did not resign, I think he should have even been sacked. But at the end of the day, is he really the coach or the players? Whose fault is it? Why did Nigeria qualify? That's even the question on everybody's lips, because they could have qualified. They could have. What went wrong? What did not do? Well, I'm not a football analyst. I'm just ranting. You know how we do this thing now. All right, so let me take some of the comments. Someone says, as he should. I hope all the teams join him as well. We need players that are hungry to win. Nigeria have such players, but due to the why might be playing in local teams, no one will look at their side, you know. Another person says, what technical director? He should resign completely. Another one says, that's nice, remaining Buhari anyway. That one goes soon. I mean, what has Buhari got to do with this one now? Come on, it's not every time we'll be calling Buhari now. Is it his fault again? I beg you, let's move on, Jerry. Someone here says, Ona bring Oyibo, you fail. Ona use indigenous code, you fail. Which means no be code with the problem. Now swear when innocent people, when Nigerian government kill. Okay, it's all right. Nigerians, the point is we always come to social media and rant. When it's now time to actually put in the work, we will not. I'll be right back. Let's go on a short break.
If you don't know, get to know. I'm the one to call JJC with skills.
Hey, what's good? My name is Nonso Basi.
Hello, people. My name is Toka Makbara. I'm a film director.
Hi, guys. My name is Shone Olamleko.
My name is Chidi Hezie Okafo.
This is Dantagos Jimmy from the movie Hyradeb, executive producer.
They call me the Big Daddy.
Hi, my name is Charles Granville, and you're watching
Oxford TV. Shout out to Oxford TV. Keep watching. Don't touch it.
And keep watching Oxford TV.
Keep watching Oxford TV.
And you get all the authentic and entertaining news right here.
Keep watching
Oxford TV.
Oxford TV.
Hi guys, my name is Tommy Watsebe. I'm an actor, and keep watching
Oxford TV.
Keep watching
Oxford TV because Tomowa said so.
Keep watching Oxford TV.
That's what's up.
Don't touch that dial.
Don't go anywhere.
Oxford TV.
A place to be.
Ebano. Ciao.
You're welcome back once again. It's still talking trends right here on Oxford TV. So I know we all know what happened at the Oscars. I mean, when Will Smith climbed the stage and went to go and slap Chris Rock, who was hosting the Oscars. and everybody's not like, what the? You know, I mean, nobody ever foresaw Will Smith doing such a thing. So many people have come out on social media to say different things he shouldn't have. But then again, I mean, there's so much people can take. That me personally, we've seen the video. I mean, the video is actually, I mean, let's look at the video again. Let's just look at the video again just for a minute.
Wow! Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Will Smithにやられました。
Wow, dude! Yeah. It was a G.I. Jane joke.
G.I. Jane のジョークだったんです。
I'm going to, okay? Okay. That was a greatest night in the history of television. Okay.
So we've seen the video, right? And people are saying different things. I mean, what I have to say is I think it wasn't really about Chris Rock making a joke about Jade Smith. It was just like a build-up of so many things. You know, so many things has been brewing. That family, they are, I mean, I love Will Smith. I love his wife. But, I mean, that was way out of, you know, I don't even know how to say it. But it wasn't really right. Was it wrong? Who knows? Just like when Bianca slapped Ibeh Obiano, was that right? Was that wrong? Do you understand? So I think people, there's a level we take people when it comes to you being a celebrity. We expect so much from you. We expect you to be, you know, to have this shield. We just expect you to be titanium. So nothing should touch you. Nothing should affect you. No matter what they say about you, shouldn't affect you. You shouldn't reply. You shouldn't respond. You should just be you, a celebrity. You know, upright, nothing. But then again, there's so much to what people can take. And Will Smith said, love can make you do stupid things. And if love has never made you do anything stupid, oh no, you're not in love. Hey, because when that guy said that thing, when Chris Rock said what he said, Will Smith was just normal. He was chill. He was just smiling. And then when Jade now looked at him, I'm not taking this. She didn't say it. I'm just analyzing now. Like, I'm not taking this. And he was like, and you know, the boss he is that, you know, he's the actor. So the actor that he is, he now stood up from his seat and was like, oh, my wife says she doesn't like what you just said, in his mind. And then he went and slaps Chris Rock. And then everybody's now like, hey, are you serious? People, friends and family are now saying, oh, we haven't seen this part of him before. I mean, we used to see him cry. You remember when he cried on the red table? You know, he was crying after his wife, you know, went ahead to go and, you know, with August. We know how that whole thing went. So, but people are now saying, you know, but this is not Will Smith. Something must have gone wrong. Glove went wrong. You know, I mean. But then again, Chris Rock is not pressing charges. He has said, okay, he's still processing everything because he doesn't really understand. I mean, they're close to an extent, and the media in Hollywood and all of that, they're close to an extent, you know, but people make jokes about everything. People make jokes about literally everything, but maybe he went overboard. Who knows? But then again, that's not even, there's still like a, you know, a light at the end of every tunnel. You know, Chris Rock is on his what's it called now? He's on tour. He's a comedian. He's on tour for his comedy shows and all of that, and he has sold out. They said Chris Rock sold more tour tickets after Oscar slap than in past months as sales surged. So there's a silver lining to all of this. So if he decides not to press charges, it's fine. I mean, he's cashing out with it now. And then again, there's still this report, you know, about where he has come out to say, okay, he's still processing it and all of that. Although Will Smith has also apologized, sincerely apologized for doing what he did. But the Oscars are now saying they're still investigating and looking into it. So there might be some sanctions against him. They said they might even revoke the award because he won the award for the best male actor of the, I think something like that. So they said they might revoke the award and all of that. So bottom line is, whatever you're doing, always be careful. Just think for a second before you talk. Think for a second before you act. Think about the repercussions before you do anything, because the repercussions is what really matters in whatever you're doing. I must see me talking like, you know, somebody very responsible. Okay, let's move on and move away from that story. Still talking about the whole Gbasgbos thing though. I don't know who is looking at social media, because Idibia's brother Wisdom came out on social media and he has been lamenting, he has been ranting about how Annie has been treating him wrongly and all of that. Let's watch him. I mean, he was so precise. He even went as far as saying Annie does drugs, you know, Annie even introduced him to drugs, but who knows? I mean, they said, anyways, let's just look at the video. Let's watch him.
Annie introduced me to drugs, hard drugs. Annie takes drugs. She's a drug addict. She takes it every day. She is so violent. And it is the same thing, the same way she doesn't have peace with anybody. I wasn't around for 2 weeks. I came back because I had my own issues I was trying to sort. I came back, begged my sister that we should continue with the things, that the work and everything. She decided to take everything away from me. She took away the job. She wouldn't give me a car. I've been begging my sister for a car to do Uber for many years now, so that I can at least on my own provide for my family, provide for my wife and my 3 children. My sister has never responded to me. I came back to beg her, okay, let me continue with the job, the manager job that she offered me. She offered me to be her manager, but then at the end of the day, she turned me to her errand boy. After she sent me out of her house, I heard that she went on social media to say I beat her. Nigerians, if I beat Annie inside Two-Face's house, will I be able to sleep in Richmond Estate in Legushi?
So you've seen the video, right? It's very lengthy. After that video, Annie now came and replied. Let me read all of her replies. She said, "Oh, Wizzy, why? Big brother, why? Wisdom, why all these lies against your only sister, your younger sister? All I ever did was protect you and your kids since we grew up, bro. Have you ever paid for house rent in your entire life? You live in a 3-bedroom flat, fully furnished, with everything you need for you and your kids. Wisdom, you have 3 kids. Have you ever paid for either school fees since they were born? Your eldest is 9. For 9 years since your wife started making babies, have you ever paid for hospital bills for any of your kids? Have you ever paid school fees? Oh, Wizzy, how many cars have I bought for you since God started blessing me? You say you work for me. How? Where? After Dad died, the car I had bought for him, told you to service the Jeep. You sold the car without telling me. All I have was love for you and your kids. Every Xmas, I make sure they all get something new. I even make sure your wife isn't aware. How many times I have given you?" It goes on and on and on and on and on. She said she had a whole lot to say. I mean, countering what he said. So apparently, she is saying that the guy is lying. So Two-Face has also come out to respond. He said, "It's funny how people react when you tell them the truth. Even I'm guilty of it sometimes, but that is no excuse. I pray for wisdom. May Allah guide our paths. One love from me and at Annie Idibia. Respect to family, but sometimes some family is your worst enemy." You understand? So we don't really know the bone of contention, because the Wisdom in his video was saying he was working with Annie, and Annie, didn't pay his actual dues. And then Annie said the brother asked him to become her manager, and she said no. That is what brought up all of this, ranting and all of that. But well, they said in every nonsense there is a sense. But who's going to find the sense in all of this? It is not me, Nkeiruka, that we're going to find it. Last, something will still come out that will make sense to all of us. But let's just keep watching. I mean, because this is unfolding. He has also made another video where he was now saying he's not like he's begging for money, but let's not even go into all of that. And who saw that video of Ruga performing on stage, and then a lady went to grab him by his upper waist? Let me did I say upper? No, by his lower waist. I mean, it was a sexual harassment, and nobody is talking about it. Let's reverse the table. Let the tables turn. Let it be that it was a woman or let it be that it was a woman that was touched inappropriately like that, the whole world would have stood still, would have had a lot of feminists coming out, all those gender biased women, gender equality, feminists and all of that. They would have all come out now to become judges and advocates on social media, but nobody is saying anything about it because that young man was sexually harassed and everybody just swept it under the rug. We could actually see his face, how he felt when that happened. It was so... What other kind of sexual harassment can we even portray? Can we say that it is a sexual harassment? Yes. And nobody said anything about it. So someone is saying that the lady should be arrested. What do you think? She should be, even if she shouldn't be, but it should have been talked about to an extent. But nobody talked about it. I can't even find the video on social media against it. I think some people who posted it now went to go and remove it. But well, you know, it's the world we live in. They say it's a man's world, but sometimes women is a woman. But sometimes it looks as if it's a woman's world. But let's still keep breaking the bias. Gender equality all the way. Oshe. Okay, so the highlight of this week is a video of a bride in a church with her pastor, and the pastor was now using wipes and hanky to wipe her makeup off her face. I'm wondering, and the pastor said the pastor literally wipes the makeup off her face. It's her wedding day. Religion will not kill us. So makeup again, they are like, anyway, but she should have known if they do makeup in her church or not. She should have known better. It's her church. She should have known. I know in my own church, you can wear makeup. No matter how heavy your makeup is, it's your face. We'll carry it. At the end of the day, we don't even know who is getting it wrong and who is getting it right. Bottom line, that's all I had to say today. So, we're wrapping up now. But before I go, let me leave us with this. We know Tolani Badge, one of the Big Brother Nigeria housemates, but she went on Twitter, on the streets of Twitter, and tweeted that she finds it very rude when a man walks in front of a door before a lady. We always say gender equality. What a man can do, a woman can even do better, right? We always say that. So why do you have a problem with a man walking in front of you? I mean, that is even the least of our problem in this country. And then you go on Twitter, they blasted her. So many people had a whole lot to say about that. Some were saying, I mean, there's so many things right now, I don't know, you can talk about is a man walking in the door before you. Probably the man should hold the door for her so that she can walk in as the queen that she is. But auntie, people should stop confusing us. You know, you say a feminist, you say gender equality, and yet when there's some things that has to really portray the gender equality, let the man walk in, let you walk in. Who cares? Why is it rude? If you find it rude, open the door for him, now let him walk in. Or don't walk in. Sure, just stay outside, auntie. Stay outside. We have so many problems to deal with in this country than thinking of who walks in the door before you or who walks out before you. I beg you. Remember, it's Friday. Just take it down. The streets of social media. Go there. Have fun. And while you're having fun this weekend, don't also forget to follow Oxford TV on all our social media platforms. On YouTube, Oxford TV Nigeria. On Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, everywhere. Follow us everywhere. We now also have a website at www.oxfordtv.com. You can go there and get all the latest news, current affairs. I mean, correct news, not gossip news. Correct news like that. We always dish it out there. So that's the much you can take on today's episode of Talking Trends. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe on all our social media platforms. It's bye for now.